Blake, Damian Sorlet with the newspaper in Lynchburg, Virginia. Wanted to ask you about one of your former teammates who's at Liberty and Bentley Hanshaw. I know you didn't play a lot there, but in practice you guys got to line up next to each other with him at tight end, you on the offensive line. And what was he like as a teammate with you there at BYU? And are you excited to get a chance to see him Saturday and you catch up with him before and after the game?
It'll be good to see him. Bentley Hanshaw was a really good player, really fun to play next to. He didn't get many opportunities to play on the field during games, but in practice, I thought he was a really good contributor, great blocker, great route runner. And I just know his game's developed a lot since being there, so I'm excited to see what he can do.
Jared, go ahead.
Blake, what was your assessment of how you guys did against the Arkansas Blitz? Because they were known to bring a lot of guys, but at times it seemed like you guys were doing so good at it, they just were dropping guys into coverage.
Going into it, we knew Arkansas was a good team. I thought we did some really good things, and I thought we did some things that we always can improve on. So just looking back on it, all you can do is learn. Look at the things you kind of messed up or didn't do quite as good as we should have, and all you can do is learn from our mistakes and what we did well.
Jake, go ahead.
Yeah, Blake, obviously, I don't know how much you guys pay attention to your overall grades out there, PFF and the like, but I wanted to kind of get your sense for how much you pay attention to that stuff and how much stock you guys put into that as an offensive line.
I don't think anyone on our O-line really thinks too much about it. I mean, every once in a while we'll see it, it'll be out there, but I don't think it's anything we put too much weight on. Coach Funk grades us every game, and that's something we all look at and we all see, and he's able to coach us through every one of our mistakes and tell us everything we've done right and everything we've done wrong. So we put a lot more. I mean, we put all of our weight into what Coach Funk says and what he wants to coach us on, and because he knows our schemes, he knows our technique, he knows everything we need to do well.
As a quick follow-up to that, I was going to ask you, just in relation to that, does he put that out weekly, essentially like a report card essentially, and tell you where you did good, where you did bad, or is that more just kind of verbal when you guys are in film sessions?
Well, we're graded every play, so he'll send us out our grade and pretty much just plus or minus every play, and it'll give us a percentage towards the end.
Jared and then Damien.
Like, what's the vibe for the team right now? We talked a little bit about it after the loss, but a couple losses, a couple of opportunities that you guys weren't able to take advantage of. What do you read from your guys?
I mean, it's tough losing 2 games in a row, especially. It's tough, but I mean, we got a long season ahead of us. I think now is a really important time for everyone to buy in and believe and kind of just have faith in what we're doing and each other. And I think we have a good culture of players and individuals that we can all be able to do that and kind of just relock ourselves in and just trust the process and go out and compete every day in practice.
I'm sure everybody has little things they need to work on, but what would you say, big picture, what needs to change after these last couple of weeks?
I don't know if there's a big one thing, but kind of just re-buying in. I mean, it all goes back to the little things. It goes back to the fundamentals, whether it's fundamentals of your position, fundamentals of just your life, like just kind of locking everything in and getting back on track.
Blake, wanted to ask you about the Liberty defensive front. I mean, that group is second in the nation in both sacks per game and tackles for loss per game. What have you seen on film about how they're able to get into the quarterback, whether it's through stunts, just straight blitzes, and what you guys will need to do to keep Jaron clean throughout the game?
Yeah, I just saw that today too. It'll be a good challenge for us. I'm excited to go up against that, and it should be a good battle. They've got a lot of good athletes on their D-line and their linebackers, but it kind of just goes back to we know what we're supposed to do. We know how to block players. We know how to block individuals, pick up schemes. Our coaches always have good game plans, and I think if we just do what we're coached to do and what we know how to do, we'll be just fine.
Take the last question from Jake.
Yeah, Blake, going back to the grading and that type of stuff, I just want to ask you, in terms, I guess you can give me, if you want to do a letter grade, do whatever you want, but pass blocking versus run blocking, where would you grade your personal performance?
I don't really know, honestly. I don't know if I'd put a number on it. Just doing all right, doing okay. I mean, I got a lot of things I need to work on. It's been getting better, but yeah, just take it game by game, I guess. I don't know.
Is there one that you feel like you've improved on the most so far this year?
One game.
No, like, I guess either pass block or run block. Is there one that you feel like you've improved the most in those two aspects?
I'd say both just have progressively gotten just a little bit better and better, just being able to learn from my past mistakes and yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Like, you're good.
Thank you.